Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, so as always, your choices are pile 1, 2, or 3. Don't overthink it. Go with the number that you're drawn to or the colors, whatever resonates with you. Just don't overthink it. Just go with your gut. Guys, I hope these videos are helping. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. To everybody else that has subscribed, thank you. Please don't forget to like the video, hit that thumbs up. And at the end, send me put a comment on the video if it helped or whatnot, or what you'd like to see more of. So yeah, before I go ahead, if you do want a full reading, you can contact me through the socials or my website, which is thegreenspsychic.com. And I will be going live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. And I'm going to try going live in between readings during the weeks from now on. So make sure you're following on TikTok if you have the ability to, because you might be able to pop up, you might see me pop up there and get a free general card. So until next week, guys, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free reading. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, then this is your reading. Okay. Alright, so we've got the emotions card here. So this is, look, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry. I'm going to give you guys an extra card because it almost came out with that last card. So we'll get to that in a sec. This emotion card, it talks about worry and stress and anxiety and all those problems, depression. And look, again, like I've been saying, if you've been following, the beginning of the year has been rough for a lot of people. But we're in a time of what I refer to as a detox. It's getting rid of all the crap, okay? So yes, you need to roll with the punches at the moment. Don't overly stress about things. Again, if you're worried about money or bills or whatever, you know, it'll all work out. There are payment plans. There are different avenues to be able to sort these problems out, okay? It's stressful, but just know that you are... Whoops. Sorry, forgot to turn my phone off. Just know that you are going to get there. You are going to get through this, okay? So don't be overly emotional. Don't dwell on things. Don't stew on things, okay? Because that's just going to breed whole new negativity for you that you need to deal with, and that just sucks. Don't do that to yourself. Why do that to yourself, okay? So it is kind of like this black cat here is kind of your little guardian, and it knows how to get through this. You're in a situation that you've been in before. You've gotten out of it before. You're going to get out of it again, okay? It's kind of like, make that decision to, yes, this sucks, but I'm not going to let it get to me. You know, yes, I'm worried about bills, but I will sort it out. It's kind of putting that negative, it's registering what's happening, processing what's happening, and then putting it aside or getting rid of it, okay, and moving forward, because that's what you need to do, okay? So the next card out is the Spirit Energy card. Now, this Spirit Energy card talks about lack of support, lack of help around you. It's kind of like your cries are falling on deaf ears to the people around you. Now, it's very easy for me to say don't take it personally, because we do. But the thing here is, I feel like everybody is having a lot of problems at the moment. There is a lot of stress. It's not just you. Everybody's going through their own things. So yes, I do feel like it's kind of like you're trying to express a problem and people just don't seem to care. But it's because they've got their own problems or a similar problem that they're dealing with. And, you know, they've only got enough energy for themselves. So in a situation like this, don't take it personally. Don't allow it to make you feel like there's something wrong with you, or you're being dramatic, or whatever, or people don't care and you're always there for them, and when you need help they're not there. This is one of those times where it is kind of like a depressing busy period, and everybody is like feeling the same, okay? Now the next card over, this is the pregnancy card. It's upside down. So this is saying don't do anything out of the ordinary at the moment. It's saying don't all of a sudden start trying to plan a new business, or this whole situation sucks, I need to go and get a new job. Now, again, if you guys follow me, you know that I'm very much about getting another job. Even if you love your job, there's always going to be a better one out there. So it's always about improving your life. Don't just sit still. However, in this situation, you know, you want to make these changes based on the right decisions. Right now, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of people that just want to run away. That's it. I'm going to sell my house and move to Brazil. Like, that's great and all. And if that's truly what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. But if it's because you're trying to run away from problems at the moment and things are too stressful, don't do that. Don't make any big changes. Don't, you know, it's like they say after a death or divorce, don't go and cut your hair and sell your house and car and all of that stuff. There is a lot of emotion going on at the moment, so don't make any major changes. Things are going to even out, okay? They will. You just need to be patient. Now, this addiction card, this is actually saying that a lot of people are going to be giving up some stuff. So if this is like, there's so much stress and worry going on that you've decided to quit smoking because you can't afford it anymore, go for it. This is saying that good signs with that. Same as weight loss, giving up alcohol, whatever it might be, this is saying that you've got, you know, you will be able to give that up. However, on top of that, this addiction card is also talking about this stress and this worry, because sometimes when things are going wrong and we dwell and we stew, it kind of becomes an addiction. It's something that draws us in, that we can't, there's part of us that doesn't want to give it up, because sometimes we like to dwell. Sometimes we like to stew. Even though it doesn't make us feel good, it's all negative. Sometimes it's like, no, I have every right to be angry and I'm going to be angry. Fine. If that's how you feel, fine. But do it for so long. Set yourself a time limit. Like, don't continue doing this for the rest of your life. Otherwise, you're just going to be negative and unhappy. You've got to understand, you know, this is all about energy. And energy, if you're sending out that energy, you're going to attract the same sort of energy, okay? So this is kind of like putting that aside and going, you know what? I could dwell on this, but I'm deciding not to. Okay, and this isn't just advice. This is actually what's going to happen. Okay, now this other card, yeah, there we go. Okay, so this card, I'm going to put it over the pregnancy card. This card, like I said, almost came out with the addiction card. So you guys have a bonus card this week. And it's the innocence card. It's the children card. Look at the angel wings and the halo and the love heart. Everything is going to work out. It's going to be fine. You don't need to go break the law. You don't need to be unethical or immoral in order to get ahead. That's, I don't know why I'm saying this, but that's what I'm getting from this card at the moment. Just roll with the punches, keep your head down, make that decision to not let things get to you. Process, and you do that by processing it first. Yes, this really sucks, but I'm going to choose not to let it get to me, and that's how you move forward. If you just ignore the problem, that's bottling it up, and then it'll come out in a different way at a different time, and that's never good. So process the situation, understand, validate yourself. I'm allowed to be angry, I'm allowed to be upset by this, and then make that decision, but I'm not going to be, because I want to be happy. I don't want this negativity hanging all over me. And that's when you put it aside and go, okay, well, I've got a bill to pay, but I will pay it. The money will come, I'll get an extension, I'll get a payment plan, whatever, it's going to happen. All right? Guys, I really hope that helped. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me on my website, thegreenspsychic.com, or through any of the socials. I'm live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on TikTok. I'm going to go more live during the week. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on the videos. Really helps me out. Until next week, guys, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay guys, if you chose pile number 2, then this is your reading. Okay, so that's the first card out. Guys, just as I'm pulling the cards out and setting them up, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. To everybody that has subscribed, thank you very much. But please don't forget to like the videos and comment. If this is actually helping and it resonates with you, send me a thank you or send me a thumbs up. Just comment and let me know. If there's other content that you want, because I am going to branch out this year, let me know. Okay, so you're reading the Older Woman card. This is a card of reflection. This is literally checking over your shoulder to make sure that what you're doing is what is right for you. Making sure that you're on the right track. Am I still happy with this job? Do I want a new job? Am I still happy with in this relationship, or is it going nowhere? Have I fallen out of love? Like, this is checking over your shoulder to make sure that you're what you have in your life is making you happy, and if it's not, then it's time to make some decisions. Okay, now this card is the blessing card. This is the very best card you can get in my deck of cards. It is love, it is light, it is everything working out, and everything, all your dreams and wishes coming true. Everything's going to be okay. All right, and as I'm saying that, I've got butterflies in my tummy, and it feels like the weight of the world is lifting off my shoulders. So that's very good for you guys. Excuse me. Now, this blessing card is definitely tied to making sure that you're doing what's right for you. If you're in a relationship and you're not 100% in love or 100% happy, even if there isn't a problem in that relationship, it's a good sign that you need to move on, you know. Look, no hard feelings. We gave it a good shot. I do love you. I'm just not in love with you, because you don't stay with somebody just because there's, you know, they haven't cheated on you and there's no big problem. That doesn't mean you stay with a person, okay? If you're genuinely not in love and don't feel like you're going to be in love, if you've given it a shot, then it might be time to move on, okay? And that's a scary prospect, when leaving something that's good in order to find something better. But think of the alternative. Imagine being tied to that person for the rest of your life, going through life without love. Okay, that's an example. It's the same as work, you know. There might not be a problem at work. It might be okay money and you know the people and you've been there for a while. There's always going to be a better job out there with more money and better people and, you know, starting fresh. These are all really good things. So just because things are okay, if they are okay, doesn't mean you stand still. Never stand still. Always look for something better. If you're in a perfect job and perfect money and all that, and you're really happy, there's no harm in looking to see if there's something better out there. Because if there isn't, great. Well, you're still happy where you are. If you do find something out there that's better, more money, whatever, then how do you lose from that? This is what I'm saying. Keep looking, okay? Don't cheat on people. I'm throwing that in there as well. Okay, so this is a surrender card. This is, again, you're looking, the reflection is looking over your shoulder to making sure that everything's working out. There is something here that you need to give up. So it's kind of like, look, I've been trying to build a genuine friendship with this person and I really care about them, but I keep getting slapped in the face and it's going nowhere, and they just keep disrespecting me or taking from me and never giving. I need to give this friendship up. That's kind of what it is. It's the same as a job. You know, I put in my head, heart and soul into my job, and it just feels like I don't get anywhere or any appreciation or respect or money. I don't get paid for the extra. Then it's time to give up that job and make a change and find another one, okay? So I feel like when you're looking over your shoulder and looking at things, there are going to be a couple of little things that you need to change, but there's also obviously a big thing that needs to change to bring you happiness, okay? Now, your last card is this is perfect. This is the danger and authority card, and it's upside down. So if you couple that in with this surrender card, it is kind of saying, look, if you do give up something, as scary as it is, let's go with the job. If you do give up the job to find something else, you're not in any danger. Nothing's going to blow up. It's not like you're going to end up unemployed, because you're going to do it the right way. You're going to look for that job. You're going to make sure it's a job that you can do, that you want to do, and there's more money and great. You're going to go for that interview. You're going to get that job, and then you're going to quit the other one. Obviously, that's how we do things. Don't just quit your job and go looking. Don't just quit your job and go looking for another one. Obviously, then there's issues. This is saying you're going to do it the right way. Same as relationship-wise. Okay, it's going to be a little bit different. If you're in a happy relationship but you're not in love, then it is time to leave that. Now, it doesn't mean you go around checking out other chicks, other people, and sorry, my puppy's got the itches still. It's that time of the year. Yeah, this isn't you go and cheat on your partner and, you know, or look around, do that shopping. No, that's not in a relationship. This is kind of like, you need to process that you're not happy. There's good things in this relationship. It's about getting to know yourself and what you want from your next relationship. Then you give it up, and you will end up finding that, because it's personal growth. You know what you're looking for, and you'll be able to get past the whole, like, I don't feel like that there's loneliness here. I don't feel like it's like, well, I'm going to break up with you because I'm not happy and now I'm single and alone. It's not like that. It's kind of like confidence there. I walked away from something good because it wasn't real. Look, if you're not in love with the person, then it's not real. So that confidence allows you to go looking for something that is real. I hope that makes sense. Oh, geez, sorry guys, I didn't turn my phone off. Okay, so yeah, look, overall, there are some decisions that you need to make. I feel like obviously there's going to be one or two big decisions that are hard, but these decisions, look, it is hard to walk away from, you know, a place that you've worked at for a bunch of years, or a relationship, whether it be romantic, a friendship, or with your family, that you've invested time and energy on. Sometimes it's harder to walk away because we live in that fantasy that one day this person is going to wake up and truly understand what we've done and what we've sacrificed for them, and in some way they're going to respect us and give to us, and, you know, that's bullshit. If they haven't done it already, if it hasn't happened at work, if it hasn't happened in a relationship, then you need to move on, okay? Just because you've invested time and energy into something does not mean that you need to hold on to that and keep going, because in the end, you're just going to invest more time and energy into it and get nothing out of it, okay? So it is time to make that hard choice and walk away. Alright guys, I really hope that helped. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me on my website, thegreenspsychic.com, or through the socials. I'm live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on TikTok, and I will be starting to go live more often on TikTok as well in between readings. I want to get more hands-on with TikTok. Hope that helped. Until next week, guys, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, so if you chose pile number 3, then this is your reading. Okay guys, just while I'm pulling out the cards, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you to everybody else that has subscribed. Please don't forget to like the videos and comment. If this is helping, if the reading helps, it resonates with you, then send me a thumbs up or a comment. It really helps me out because TikTok recognizes that and then sends these videos to more people, and the more the channel grows, the more I can offer. So, okay, let's get into it. Now, you've got the summertime card and it's upside down. Straight off the bat, I feel like that there's something here saying about winter time is going to be a good time for you. So regardless of where you are in the world, consider that, because obviously in Australia it is summer. Obviously America and a lot of other countries in the northern hemisphere, it's winter. So look, I feel like Australia, it's going to be a good winter this year. And vice versa. If you're in the northern hemisphere and you're in winter at the moment, then things are about to get good for you. Okay. Now, the second thing with this card is the summertime card is a holiday card. It's rest, relaxation. This is upside down. So this is like it's time to move. It's time to get out. It's time to do. So if you've got plans in place for the new year, it's time to start them. Okay. A lot of people I know, like, I'm going to go to the gym this year, but still haven't yet, because it's like, oh, look, I'm just going to wait until the year gets, I'll start in February. No, if you're going to do it now. If you've got plans that you want to do and things to change in your life, then do it now. Okay. Now, this is the love and romance card and it's upside down. That's not normally a good sign. However, what I'm getting here is don't worry about love and romance. If you happen to be in a relationship, whether you're having ups and downs right now, it's kind of like, look, it's all going to work out. Don't worry about it. If you are single, this is kind of like, look, now's not the time to concentrate on that. You've got to put these plans into place. You've got to start these actions. Love will find its way to you. Okay? That's just what happens. And what I mean by that is, as long as you are doing what's right, as long as you are helping yourself grow and change and living life, love will find you. If you're just sitting on the couch and expecting somebody to knock on the door and go, hi, not going to happen. It doesn't happen like that. We live in reality, not in a movie or a TV show. So this is saying, look, don't worry about that. Don't concentrate on that, because it is coming. But right now you need to get to work and get things done. Okay. Alright, so this is the travel card upside down. It's warning again. I feel like that there's a warning against travel at the moment. Locally, as in Australia, I know that there's a lot of weather issues going on at the moment. Well, actually, globally, there's a lot of weather. So it is kind of like rethink your plans at the moment if you've got anything, any travel plans. However, the secondary thing with this card is movement. Now, I do feel like that this is kind of like saying that you're trapped in a rut, you're going in circles, you don't know how to get out of it. That's what this card is, the Summer card upside down is. You need some structure, you need some plans, you need to stick to the plans that you've got, you need to start putting things in motion, because this right now is saying that you're just going around in circles and you're kind of stuck. Okay, so you need to make a change here, otherwise nothing's going to change. You're just going to keep going around in circles. Okay, now the last card here is the Succubus card. This is energy being drained from us. This is worry, this is stress, this is all those things, you know, when like you're talking to somebody and they just drain the energy out of you and you walk away feeling so tired. It's that sort of situation. So this is a warning. Now, this isn't specifically about a person in your life. Like, there's a couple of people here that it's definitely a person. But overall, it's kind of like, I feel like you're doing this to yourself. If you keep procrastinating, and that's the big word of the day here, can't decide what to do, so you do nothing. No, you're not going to get anywhere. The problems are going to you're going to not get anywhere. The problems are going to get worse. The stress, the anxiety, and the worry is going to get worse. So right now, it is time to make a change. It is time to do something. It is time to take your life in your own hands. So look, if your job sucks and you've been planning on looking for another job, look for another job. Get your resume together. Start doing it. Jump on Seek. Start looking at what's out there. Even if you're not applying today, start looking at what's out there so you know. And like I always say, if you follow me, you know, I always say that apply for every job that you think that you may want, regardless of how intimidating the description of the job is or whatever, because a lot of the times it's overwritten to intimidate you. I don't know why, but 9 times out of 10, people can do a lot more of these jobs on Seek than they realize. Okay, I'm sorry, the camera keeps twisting and turning. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, there we go. So yes, look, make those changes. Don't worry about love or, you know, where your passion is right now, because the other thing with this love card, guys, is if you've got this passion like, I really want to start my own business, but it's not happening at the moment, then you need to do something else, and it's kind of like a sacrifice here. You might have to sacrifice your love and passion of your own business for a couple of months and get some money together so that you can go back to that. Okay, so there is that. Don't worry about the love and the romance. It's going to come. Don't worry about if you have to put a project off onto the side. Maybe you're planning on buying a house and the market's gone crazy, and that's where your passion is. That's your dream. That's what you want to do. Maybe it is time to put it off for a couple of weeks or a month or so, and then come back to it. Because if you just keep hanging around waiting for that and focusing on this, you're not going to move anywhere. You're not going to go anywhere, and you're going to have all this energy draining from you. So come up with a plan. Make sure that you are moving forward, and that stress and anxiety, let it go. Like, if you're worried about bills or money or whatever, you know that it's going to work out in the end. Yes, it's stressful. Give yourself that permission. Validate yourself. Process the fact that validate yourself. Yes, I'm entitled to be worried about money at the moment or angry about this situation. I'm very entitled to do that because it is a genuine issue that has occurred. Then you process it and go, well, look, those bills, they're just numbers on a spreadsheet somewhere. I can get an extension. I can get a payment plan. I can deal with this. I wish I could pay it off right now, but it might take 6 months, 12 months, but I'm going to get there. So I am going to pay that off. So then you process that, and then you let go of that anxiety and that worry. You make that decision. Look, I am going to get that bill paid. I'm not going to stress and worry about it, because why do that to yourself? And like I always say, that negative that you send out, you attract as well. So if you're sending out all this hate and anger and negativity and poor me sort of energy, that's what you're going to get from everybody else around you, because everybody's going through a similar thing at the moment. That's what universal energy does. Okay, Guys, I really hope that helped. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me through my website, thegreenspsychic.com, or through the socials. I will be live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on TikTok, and I am going to start over the next couple of weeks going more live, more regularly on TikTok, just randomly. So if you have the ability to follow me on TikTok, then do so, and you might just see me randomly pop up and get a free general card spread. Until next week, guys, blessed be.